Oh, in 71 class. This is also a problem from your homework. This is problem number 16 in 1.3. And what you're doing here is you're coming up with a piecewise function that will give the cost for this cell phone plan like for a bill. So remember, piecewise we have the little equals and then a bracket saying there's more than one thing that this is equal to. Now the easy one is this first one. It's $20 per month for 300 minutes. So if you use anything less than or equal to 300 minutes, you pay 20 bucks. So if x is less than or equal to 300 minutes. Okay. But if you go beyond that, it takes a little bit of work. You got to understand how to do it. So we're going to have to, I'm going to skip a line and show you where this bottom thing's coming from. So I'm going to pay the $20 no matter what. Okay. But then beyond that, if I go over $20, I have to pay 20 cents. Alright, so I have to pay 20 cents. And then only when I go over 300 minutes. So for a minute over, I've actually talked 300 minutes. And, I'm sorry, 301 minutes. And if I'm going 2 minutes over, I've talked 302 minutes. So this 20 cents, the first time we pay it, when we pay it one time, it's at the 301st minute. And remember, x is the number of minutes. So we have to pay 20 cents when x is 301, not 1. We have to pay 40 cents when x is 2, not 302, not 2. So what we do here is, to get the number right, x is the number of minutes. But we don't just multiply 20 cents by x, again, because we don't want 301 here to pay a minute over. We subtract the 300 minutes that were given kind of for free. And then this is how many minutes over you are. If it's 301, 301 minus 300 is 1. And then that's 1 times 20. You only pay that 20 cents one time. Alright, so there it is. I'm going to simplify it. So I pay 20 bucks plus, if I distribute this 20 cents through, I get 0.20x minus, if I send the 20 cents through here, I get 0.2 times 300 is 60. Alright, and then you just combine your like terms. So I got 20 minus 60 is negative 40. So 0.20x over just 0.2x minus 40. And that's what we put down here in the bottom part. So 0.20x or 0.2x minus 40 if x is greater than 300. Alright, so let's put those in and see what our next part says. Alright, so 20 bucks if, alright, we said just strictly less than or equal to 300, but yeah, there's that lower bound of 0, obviously. Can't talk for a negative amount of minutes. And then this one, they tell us to simplify, so we couldn't just leave the parentheses like we had initially. So 20 plus, oops, sorry, we couldn't leave it in that form, the one I was just getting ready to write. 0.20x minus 40. And then here's the other part, if x is greater than 300. Okay, so there's what we want for the piecewise function. Now it wants us to graph it. So what we have to understand here, first of all, this is not right because vertical line test fails right here. It hits more than one place, so that's definitely not right. It's from 0 up to 300 is a constant amount, so remember constants, that horizontal look. So from 0 up to 300 would be over here, that's reversed, right? It's like the linear part first and then a constant on second. So that's not it. This is constant and then linear. This is constant linear. So it's either A. Alright, the reason why I know that it's D is because of the scale down here, okay? It's got to be constant all the way to 300. That's like 3/4 of the way. Right, so like here's halfway. Alright, here is halfway over here. So here it's constant less than halfway. Here it's constant for more than halfway. Okay, so since C and B have already been eliminated, D is the only one that makes sense here. Okay, so D is my answer.